Hello boys and girls, it's Miss N. Today I'm going to talk to you about the parts of a book. Our job today is I can identify parts of a book. I was in a classroom and the teacher was reading a story. It was the best story, One Happy Classroom. And she started talking about things that I started wondering about and used all kinds of words that seemed really important. And I thought, maybe I'm not the only one that doesn't know all of these words. So we're going to talk about the parts of a book. So this book right here has lots of different parts. It's got the front cover, the back cover, the pages of the book, the title, and here's a really cool part. Did you know that the person who writes the words in the book is called the author? The author. And the person who draws the pictures in the book is called the illustrator. And so I started thinking to myself, okay, I wonder if the book that I heard had those same parts. So I looked. This is the front cover. This is the back cover. And this book has a title called One Happy Classroom. That's how we know what the book is about. Then I was looking. We know who the author was. The person who wrote the books was Sharnan Simon. I hope I said their name right. My last name is hard to say, and I know you're supposed to work really hard at people's names. And the illustrator, the person who drew the pictures, is Rebecca McKillop Thornborough. Wow, it has all the same parts. Then I started thinking, wow, she knows how to use that book. She opened the book and she turned the pages in the book. And when she read her book, every time she read her book the exact same way. She started at the top left corner, if that's where the words were. Sometimes the words were at the bottom of the book, and sometimes the words were at the top. But every time she read started on the top left part. And when she read that book, those words from left to right. Every time, left to right. She stopped and she showed her students all of the pictures. And I think that those pictures helped the students understand what those words were saying. Then it came time to go to the next page. And do you know what she did the same every single time? She turned the page from right to left. So she turned to the next page. And I thought to myself, she started at the beginning of the book with the front cover and opened it and turned the pages every time to get a new page. There are times where I have opened the book from the back and thought, what's going on? But the story didn't quite make sense because I went in the wrong order. As it turns out, you have to start at the beginning of the book and open the front cover and read through the book. Then, guys, I saw all kinds of things going on in this book. The first thing that I noticed about all the letters and words were that there were lots of different things going on. We had letters, like these letters right here, that made up something bigger. They made up words. Letters together make words. Then I noticed there's this area in between each of the words. That area is called a space. That space between those words helped the teacher know where to stop and start reading the words. It helped to break up the words so that they could each have their own meaning. And then I was like, whoa, all of these words are so incredible. But what does it mean to put them together? You put them together and they have meaning in what's called a sentence. Guys, I don't know about you, but that helped me understand what was going on, and I understood about the book. So I hope that today, as we did our job, you'll be able to identify the parts of a book, and it'll help you to understand those stories that are read to you a little bit better. So the things that I want you to think about and remember every time your teacher reads a story is that we have a title of the book and an author of the book, and the author writes the words. Then we have an illustrator. Our illustrator draws the pictures, and we start every time at the beginning of the book and we read from left to right. Oh my goodness. I hope you can understand all of the words that are put together in these great sentences and be able to paint a picture in your mind when that book is being read and enjoy all of the books this school year. We look forward to learning so much more about reading. Well done, friends.